Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to War 10, a spanking against Salty. I did say it's War 10, didn't I? Before we get into it, look at that. Rank 4 SIG 200 Tigra. Sadly, we don't get to bring her to war today, but I did want to show her off. We've got a small war today, only 4 fights. Negasonic comes to make a cameo. Bastion is going to do his usual thing. And then we're on for a bit of Mr. F pre-fight duty. I've just run up the stairs to do this. I'm slightly out of breath. I'm very unfit. Need to start doing some more exercise. So we're going path 9, Weapon X, ignoring Serpent. Then we go to path 6. And then we've got 1 mini, 43 Bullseye, the usual stuff. Fighting against all people I know today and have played with in the past. Waiting for Legacy to free me up there. Thank you, sir. And we start off with Zuzu's Weapon X. Done it before, many times. Not Zuzu specifically, but you know. And yeah, no power backs. I am being cheap, and at this point we were already very much losing. I decided to make the decision that even though this fight needs a power start 1 boost, which I did use, the rest of my stuff didn't bother with invulnerability boosts. Calculated risk and all that. But there we go. Anyway. The usual stuff here. Build parry, build up some infection charges so that I can ignore shock. No suicides for the first couple of fights. We're going to put them on later. L2, get back to L1, wait out, what's it called? Indestructible, that's the one. And just try not to be silly, which I usually manage to avoid doing, so that's nice. Annoyingly, we throw the first L1 into block. I did land the intercept there, and I guess it whiffed and he managed to get his block up. Luckily, he didn't punish me, so that was good. What I should have done there was throw the relic first to give myself the opening, as only half of that connected, but at least we did some damage. Yeah, annoyingly, but at least his berserker's ended, so I can parry him for my opening. Do things a little bit differently this time, and this will indeed finish him off. Very easy, full yellow bar, and we can move on to section 2, where we have a Killmonger on fisticuffs, which is a really perfect node for Negasonic. Again, we've got the big boosts on. I'm just going to keep things simple and just stick to spam L1, so no need for power backs. Obviously, as we know, Negasonic's stuff, as we may not know even, Negasonic's stuff is all passive, including her stuns, which are long, so I can do parry into a 5-hit combo, which is all nice, and I can apply shit through despite fisticuffs, and because all her stuff is non-contact, I also don't care about reverb or anything like that. Also, I'm tactic, so we're going to get some extra burst damage here and be unblockable, which is lovely. And we're just using the node to finish on medium combo enders to get guaranteed crits, which are nice. Yeah, big rank 4, easy times. As long as I don't get hit, then I will be extremely embarrassed over not using an invulnerability boost. But there we go. I am not worried about this fight. He is ticking down hard. And we are almost done. Another couple of hits. And he is kaput. Now, suicide's on. We come to Bastion. And it's time to put him back to work, where we take on a bishop here. Did this fight a few wars ago. I think it was during my first war with Bastion, actually, which was cool. Just try not to parry. Ideally push him to L2. I'm going to completely ignore the node of repeating combos because I really don't. It doesn't matter if I give him a couple of passive prowesses. Yeah, this is a very easy fight. Annoyingly, he throws his L1 into block, so I do get a couple of incinerates on me, but otherwise we're just going to avoid it and or play around it and heal up with a couple of potions for the next fight. It's a shame that the incinerates do apply, as I wasn't sure if the infection would prevent them proccing on me, but I have experimented with it before and I knew that was the case, so it's not like it took me by surprise. That L2 into block did hurt more than it should have done, but that's okay. Good night, Bishop, and we can move on to our final fight of the war, which we've all seen plenty of times now. I still very much enjoy it. Jababi Darker with the big old SIG 200, I think, rank 4 Bullseye. Another one I got to briefly play with during my time at DSVG. Hello, and all that. Yeah, we know how this goes. Parry a bunch again, build up infection. I do have my combat regen still active, which is completely irrelevant because I'm under hill block. Although it just occurred to me that now that hill block's ended, it obviously still counts on me. I got a little bit lucky there. I didn't play this fight anywhere near as cleanly as I have done others in the past, and that's okay. I think I just missed the dex there, or the first parry, and therefore took that to the face. It hurt, but I'm going to make him regret that now. Sadly, none of that crit, which is a shame. We've got some nice regens going, thanks to the bleeds. We've gone heavy into relic, into heavy, into L1, and he's all but dead. A couple more hits to go. And there we go, and that is me done. Nice, easy, 4 fights. And yeah, as I said earlier, we did get a little bit of a spanking today. Last I checked, we were 8-3 down. But yeah, we're going to go into the final 2 wars of the season in a still decent position. Hopefully we can pick up 1 win and possibly finish top 10. Thank you for watching. Until then, bye!